And we welcome you to X Stadium for the National Baseball Congress World Series powered by Evergy. This game will feature the visiting team, the Hutchinson Monarchs versus the Liberal BJs. This is bracket play here today. So the loser will be out and the winner will move on. My name is Frank Martinez and I will be your play-by-play announcer for today's game. This is Mark Cavala. He will be our color commentator for today's game. We hope you enjoyed today's action. Once again, the winner moves on. The loser is out of the 2024 NBC World Series.
Well, when you look at it, here's Hutch Monarchs, defending champions of the NBC. Everybody's been coming after them, but there's one step right here, and of course there's a Liberal BJ's team, which you said had the most wins ever, right, in NBC. So that's cumulative, and they'll be coming after the Hutch. It should be a heck of a game, especially in single elimination.
Yeah, Liberal has this is the 54th year qualifying, and then they have 202 wins, 103 losses, and a .662 percentage for the all-time. Hutchinson has been participating 12 years. They have 28 wins, 21 losses, and of course, they are the defending champions.
Exactly. So it's, I don't know, Frank. I'm not going to say. Usually I pick, right? I usually pick, and of course, I'm kind of leaning towards, of course, Hutch Monarchs. They're in the Jayhawk League, where I've been a general manager for the last few years, and I'm hoping they can pull it out. But I'm telling you, Liberal BJs look awfully good when I watched couple of games this week.
Yeah, both teams it's going to be fun. Liberal BJs are out of the Rocky Mountain Baseball League, and they continue with their record appearance of 55 and tournament wins at 202. They finished 9th in 2023. They have 5 titles in 12 title game appearances, with the most recent being in 2010. So they've got a big history here in the National Baseball Congress World Series. And Hutchinson, they get the automatic bid as the 2023 champions. They won the title in their first appearance, knocking off defending champions Santa Barbara, California, as they finished 6-0. And this is Hutchinson's 13th appearance. Their all-time record 28-21. The Monarchs are members of the Jayhawk League.
Yeah, and I talked to some members of the Santa Barbara team a couple days ago, and they want Hutch. They want to, from last year, those in that championship game, and of course they're hoping, that they get to meet them right here. But you've got to go one game at a time right now, obviously. But Hutch can't be thinking about anything like that. They got to be thinking about beating the Liberal BJs, and they're a fine team.
Yeah, we are in bracket play, single elimination now, and so the Liberal and Hutchinson will face now the winner of Santa Barbara. Correction, they will face Santa Barbara. Yep. The winner of this game will face Santa Barbara.
So that's that. I know it's hard to look. It's hard to that rematch thing, but nobody can get through it. We have to get through this game, and I think it's going to be a tough one all the way to the end. The one thing we talked about, and it's been a constant, you and I dialogue, is the pitching, and especially the middle relief pitching. Obviously, pitchers don't usually go 9 innings anymore. I mean, they really don't. So it depends on a lot of pitchers, who has the strength in the pitching, and then who gets the timely hits. And like the last game that we just saw, I felt like the Aviators didn't have the timely hits. They had opportunities. But we'll see what happens here.
Well, once again, this is a single elimination bracket. We do have the standings of the Hayesville Aviators and the Kansas Cannons 6-3, and Kansas Cannons move on. They'll be facing Derby. Once again, the winner of this game, Liberal and Hutchinson, will be facing Santa Barbara. Our 6 o'clock game, Lone Star Baseball Club versus GPS. And the winner of that game will move on to face the Seattle Studs tomorrow. And then at 8:30, we have the Tulsa Sandlot versus San Diego Stars, and the winner of that game will be facing the Hayes Larks. So the teams that got the byes were Seattle Studs, Hayes Larks, Santa Barbara Forsters, and the Derby Twins. So, starting lineups here, first of all, for the Hutchinson Monarchs. They are the visiting team, leading off and batting second. Playing second base, third baseman. Batting second. Boy, let me start all over, okay? Can I have a mulligan? You know, you and I do golf. Can I have a mulligan? Leading off and playing second base will be the number 35, Cooper Westland. Batting second, the left fielder, number 24, Jaden Gustafson. Batting third and playing center field will be number 1, Will Edmondson. Batting fourth and DHing, number 30, Sam Weiss. Batting fifth and catching, number 23, Reese Ratchford. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 15, Jared Blaggard. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 17, Jack Gardner. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 38, Camden Johnson. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 2, Brett Nastala. And pitching, number 21, Camden Edge. And pitching for the Liberal BJs will be number 4, Brooks Kappelman.
Yeah, Kappelman's from Liberal, Kansas, 6'3", 210, plays ball at Seward County.
And we're ready to get started with the first pitch from Kappelman. Is ball 1. Due up for the Monarchs is second baseman, number 35, Cooper Westland. That one is fouled off. Count goes down to 1 ball, 1 strike. So we're just now getting started. It is 12:02. Game was scheduled for 12 o'clock.
I was going to talk about Westland is from Lincoln, Nebraska, 5'9", 165 pounds, Hutchinson Community College.
Time is 12:02. The temperature is 93 degrees. Feels like 102. The wind is out of the south-southwest at 15 miles an hour. That time and temperature brought to you by hooksbat.com. And thanks to our sponsor, Todd Hook. That one's swing and a miss. That count goes 2-2. That one misses for ball 3. So the count will go full now to Cooper Westland. Defensively for Liberal at first base, we got number 32, Durham. Second baseman, number 2, Kusamoto. Swing and a miss there by Westland as he goes down for out number 1. Bring up the left fielder, number 24, Jaden Gustafson.
Yeah, he's from Wichita, Kansas, 6'3", 215. Plays ball Wichita State right here, the 26th grad.
We'll finish the defense. Second baseman, Kusamoto. Shortstop will be number 24, Orr. First pitch is in there for call strike. Third baseman will be number 19, Harrington. Left fielder, number 21, Snow. Center fielder, number 6, Merriman. Right fielder, number 8, Roberts. Catching will be number 11, Hermia. And pitching once again, Brooks Kappelman. Got one in there for a strike, and the count goes no balls, 2 strikes. Our umpires for today's game: at home plate, Clint Wheeler. First base, Doug McClure. And at third base, Tim Horton. So we have one down. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gustafson. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one fouled off by Gustafson.
That was at 90 miles an hour. It's nice to have that out there in it. The radar gun, I mean, don't want to depend on you and me. Call those.
The ball hit right back to Kappelman. Kappelman goes to first base for out number 2. That's Kappelman to Durham for that out. The 1-3 put out. And that'll bring up the center fielder, number 1, Will Edmondson.
Yeah, from Luther, Oklahoma, 6'1", 195. 2025 grad from Arkansas.
And you know, the start of this show here is not very good. I knew what I wanted to say, but I just couldn't get it out.
Hey,
it's just amazing how that happens sometimes. That one in there for call strike 1. I'm glad you gave me a mulligan. Appreciate that. Remember that when we were out on the golf course, okay?
I'll remember that. Jake Gibbs might not, but
yeah, Jake Gibbs. Jake, give me a mulligan. 0-2 now. As the count goes to Edmondson. 2 down here in the top half of the first inning. Swing and a miss there by Edmondson. Goes down for out number 3. That is the second strikeout recorded by Kappelman. And Hutchinson scores no runs, no hits, no errors. And due up now will be the Liberal BJs. And we'll be right back.
I'm bougie. I'm like $7 bougie.
The all-new $7 deal lovers menu at Pizza Hut. Choose your $7 faves 7 days a week.
Because it's only a deal if you love it.
No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
And we welcome you back here to X Stadium with the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. As we go to the bottom half of the first inning, due up for Liberal will be the third baseman, number 19, Kaiser Harrington. Merriman on deck and Durham in the hole. Defensively for Hutchinson, let's go with the pitcher first so you can give me a little bit of information on him. Number 21, pitching for Hutchinson. Number 21, Camden Edge.
Camden Edge from Soper, Oklahoma, 6'1", 195. Plays his ball at NOC Tonkawa.
Defensively for helping out Mr. Edge at first base, 17, Gardner. Second baseman will be number 35, Westland. The shortstop, number 38, Johnson. Third baseman will be number 15, Flaggart. Left fielder, 24, Gustafson. Center fielder will be number 1, Edmondson. Right fielder, number 2, Smastala. And catching will be number 23, Ratchford. Gustafson?
Yep. That's
Okay.
Our good,
we'll try to say it
it's
right.
from our good friend Carp.
Gustafson.
And he would know.
So leading off for the BJs, third baseman, number 19, Kaiser Harrington.
Leading off for the Liberal BJs, the third baseman, number 19, Kaiser Harrington.
Yeah, you got that? Well, I got there. Kaiser Harrington from Midlothian, Texas, 6 foot, 185, Texas Arlington. That's where he goes to school.
And here's the pitch. That one ended for call strike one at 79 miles an hour. No balls, 1 strike now to Harrington. Here's the pitch. That one also in there for a strike. 92 mile an hour fastball there by Edge. This count goes 0-2 now. That one gets away. So the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're just underway here in the bottom half of the first inning. No score between the defending champions, the Hutchinson Monarchs, and the Liberal BJs.
Definitely a big game here, folks. It's going to be a battle.
That one misses low.
It's like, you look both bullpens over there, they got guys in there, they're ready. If somebody doesn't have it that day, they'll be ready to bring somebody out pretty quick.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there by Harrington. He goes down for out number 1. And Edge records his first strikeout.
Yeah, it's 92 right there.
That'll bring up the center fielder, number 6, Ben Merriman.
I've been working, Frank, trying to figure out some things. If the radar gun goes down, I'll kind of figure out what they have, but trying to guess right. Okay, Merriman's from Austin, Texas, 5'9", 200 pounds. Plays his ball at Texas State, 2027 grad.
Merriman comes in batting .428 as he's been at the plate 14 times, has 6 hits, 1 home run, and 4 RBIs. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. I think that was fouled off. That one misses outside.
Change up a little slider.
2 balls and 1 strike now, the count. We do have 1 down here in the bottom half of the first inning. As we're just underway. And here's the pitch by Edge. Now one misses high at 89 miles an hour. So the count now goes 3-1. Here's the pitch. That one hit into center field. Edmondson backs up, makes the catch for out number 2. So we have 2 down now. Here in the bottom half of the second inning, we'll bring up the first baseman, number 32, Miller Durham.
Durham from San Diego, California. 6'2", 215 pounds, Point Loma. Beautiful Point Loma. 2027 grad. I'd say Point Loma because it's right on the ocean.
Right on the ocean. I bet they got some beautiful golf courses there.
Oh, yeah.
That one misses outside for ball 1. So my guess is you've been there.
Yes, a couple times.
That ball lifted into left field. Left fielder Gustafson makes the catch for out number 3. So at the bottom half of the first inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. At the end of 1 inning of play, we have no score, and we'll be right back.
With Butler having such a small class size, everybody had a voice in the classroom. Everybody was able to participate. To this day, there are students that I took classes with 10 years ago that I could pick up the phone and call. That's how much the community at Butler has affected the way I even do my business today. When I went to another college to try it out, I was just a number. They didn't even know my name. Butler's class sizes are smaller. That's where you get that community feel. And cost-wise, a lot cheaper.
The Taco Bell Cravings Value Menu. 10 choices, each just $3 or less. Starring the cheesy double beef burrito. Double the seasoned beef, all the cheesiness, and so much craveable flavor. Get it on the Cravings Value Menu, only at Taco Bell.
And we welcome you back here to X Stadium. The 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. You're watching the Liberal BJs and the Hutchinson Monarchs as we go to the top half of the second inning. No score so far. Due up for the BJs. Shortstop number 24, Robert Orr. Ramirez on deck, and Kusamoto in the hole. You know what? My bad. I went to the wrong side. It should be designated hitter number 30, Sam Weiss.
Yeah, Weiss
got to flip my page over.
Okay. Omaha, Nebraska, 6'2", 200 pounds, 25 grad, not 2025, Eastern Illinois.
Count is 2 balls, no strikes down to Weiss. Let's bring up a 3-0 pitch now from Kappelman. Kappelman looks pretty tall. That one misses for ball 4.
Well, 6-3.
So Weiss is on with a base hit. Now batting will be the catcher number 23, Reese Ratchford.
Yeah, from Sulphur, Oklahoma, 6'1", 190 pounds. He plays at Oklahoma City University, 2026 grad.
First pitch there to Ratchford. In there for call strike 1.
It's one thing the Blackhams, Mark and Kim, getting all these players in, doing a great job, and every year.
That one misses as the count goes 1-1. The Hutchinson Monarchs are in dark blue jerseys with gray pants, gray socks, And the little BJs are in basically all white with the stripe down the sides. That one hit into right field. Roberts gets under it, makes the catch for out number 1. So we have one down with the runner on at first base is Weiss as he reached on a base on balls. That'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Jared Flaggard.
Choctaw, Oklahoma, 6'5", 210 pounds, plays his ball at Cowley County, 2026 grad.
And here's Kappelman's pitch. That one a swing and a miss there by Flaggart. As the count goes, no balls, 1 strike.
Keep looking over. That temperature's starting to go up a little, Frank. I'm going to look over at you over there and see the screen.
Swing and a miss there by Flaggart. No balls, 2 strikes. Flaggart comes in batting 200 as he's been up to the plate 5 times and has 1 hit. And here's a pitch by Kappelman. Swing and a miss there by Flaggart as he goes down swinging for out number 2. And that is the 3rd strikeout recorded by Brooks Kappelman. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 17, Jack Gardner.
From Warsaw, Missouri, 6'3", 205 pounds, plays his ball right there at Hutchinson Community College.
Here's Kappelman's pitch. A swing and a miss, throw down to first base. In safely is Weiss.
Don't you have a feeling this game's going to be kind of a stalemate? I mean, it's kind of, they're going to be, it's kind of even right now. And
both these teams are have a lot of history and very good this year, so we'll see how they battle it out here. That one in there for call strike.
And both the pitchers are dealing right now. I mean, that's the key.
The count goes no balls, 2 strikes. Sorry about that, Mark.
Well, I'm just saying, pitching sets a tone.
Yes, it does. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there by Gardner. Goes down swinging for out number 3. And that is the 4th strikeout recorded by Brooks Kappelman. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on, 1 left on base at the end of 1.5. It is, we have no score, and we'll be right back.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
Whether you're preparing a perfect meal, getting people back on the road, protecting online privacy, or supporting your patient's health, you want to be the best professional in your field. At Butler Community College, our focus is getting you the highly specialized and versatile training needed to start your career in as little as a year. Our classroom experiences are fine-tuned by industry professionals. You'll launch into the workforce with the confidence and skills to make you stand out from the rest. Butler Community College. Real college. Really affordable.
And we welcome you back to X Stadium for the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy, as we go to the bottom half of the 2nd inning between the Liberal BJs and the Hutchinson Monarchs. Due up for Liberal, we'll have the shortstop, number 24, Robert Orr, Ramirez on deck, and Kusamoto in the hole.
Up the bat is Robert Orr, Stockton, California, 200 pounds. San Joaquin, Delta, 2025 graduate.
That one fouled off by Orr. As count goes to no balls, 1 strike. We are in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Just get underway. If you're just now joining us, we welcome you to the broadcast. That one in there for call strike 2.
92.
Orr comes in batting .230. Been up the bat 13 times, has 3 hits, 1 home run, and 3 RBIs. That one fouled off by Orr. Count stays at no balls, 2 strikes. That one outside. Bounces into Ratchford, not able to hang on to it as it bounces away.
Yeah, no trouble there. I mean, nobody on base, so all right.
1 ball, 2 strikes now. That one misses inside, and Orr has to duck out of the way there. So that will even up the count at 2-2.
He's trying to throw some off speed, work on something else there.
There's a check swing, and they say he did go, throw down to first base for out number 1. That would bring up the designated hitter, number 26, Julius Ramirez.
Ramirez from San Juan, Texas. 6'1", 230 pounds, Texas, Rio Grande Valley, 27 grad.
On that last one, Orr was not able to hold up on that swing. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. That one misses high. 90 miles an hour pitch there by Edge.
Yeah, Edge trying to, but he's also trying to get his off speed going right now too. His slider and everything else he's trying to.
Fouled off there by Ramirez.
Seems like he's doing all right with his fastball. The location.
Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike now to Julius Ramirez.
When you go against hitters like this, you got to have more than 1 pitch working.
Here's the pitch there by Edge, a breaking ball in there for call strike. 78 miles an hour as the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And one person we haven't mentioned in a while, and I want to give props to Katie Woods.
Oh, yeah.
What a great job she has done here at the NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. Some of the productions that she has come up with, it's Responders Night and the Women's Night the night before, and it's just great to see that all the promotions and people getting involved, and it's great. I don't know if you saw the gals that they introduced yesterday. They had like 7 of them or so that threw out the first pitch. Boy, they kept showing them, and they were just really into the ball game, really into the music, and that was great to see that they were having a great time. They didn't come just to be part of the festivities and then go home. They came and stuck around and enjoyed the game.
Yeah, they're pretty vocal too. I can hear them.
Yes, count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Except I was disappointed. I think I told this story last night when I heard, let's see, who was it came in and told us
Andrew
that?
Burgos.
Yeah, he told us that there would be a young lady joining us, and that she was from ESPN, and she wanted to broadcast a couple innings. And, I went and changed shirts. And
yeah, you did.
I tried to kick you out early.
Yeah, try to get me out of here.
And she never did show up, and I felt kind of bad, but that was the only bad part about last night. There was a strikeout there by Ramirez for the second out. Brings up the second baseman, number 2, Ryota Kusamoto.
Kusamoto is from Australia. He's 5'11", 185 pounds, Oklahoma Panhandle State.
He comes in the ball game batting .333. He's been up the plate 9 times and has 3 hits. That first pitch to him is ball 1. We do have 2 down now here in the bottom half of the second inning. And Edge recorded his 3rd strikeout of Ramirez. 3rd strikeout of the game. 1-1 count now to Kusamoto. That one misses inside. The count will now go to 2-1. Flag still flying there. That wind blowing out of the south. Check swing there by Kusamoto. Count goes now 3-1. Here's the pitch by Edge. That one misses for ball 4. So Kusamoto will hit to first base on a walk. And he'll bring up the left fielder, number 21, Lane Snow.
Hey, Lane Snow from Burleson, Texas, 6'1", 220, Northeastern Junior College, 26th grade.
Snow, a right-handed batter. And here's Edge's first pitch to him. That one misses high for ball 1. Again, we have 2 down here in the bottom half of the second inning. No score yet between Liberal and Hutchinson. Kusamoto just reached on a base on balls. Snow comes in batting at .285 as he's appeared 14 times at the plate, and he gets hit in the back there. Or is it in the face? I think he got hit in the face. So we're going to have a timeout here.
Hope he's all right here. It's not what you want to see right now.
I think we ought to take a small break here, and we'll be right back.
Whether you're preparing a perfect meal, getting people back on the road, protecting online privacy, or supporting your patient's health, you want to be the best professional in your field. At Butler Community College, our focus is getting you the highly specialized and versatile training needed to start your career in as little as a year. Our classroom experiences are fine-tuned by industry professionals. You will launch into the workforce with the confidence and skills to make you stand out from the rest. Butler Community College. Real college. Really affordable.
And we welcome you back to X Stadium. Lane Snow got hit in the face area, looks like. Liberal is playing Hutchinson right now, and as you can see on the graphics there, the winner of this game will move on in bracket play, and they'll be facing the Santa Barbara, California Forsters. Other games today, Kansas Cannons defeated Hayesville, and they move on, and they will be facing the Derby Twins tomorrow. Once again, the winner of this game will face the Forsters tomorrow. Then our 6 o'clock game, we have the Lone Star Baseball Club versus GPS Legends. And the winner of that game will move on to face the Seattle Studs. Also the 8:30 game, the Tulsa Sandlot will be facing Santa Barbara Stars. And here we're going to show a replay here of where that hits him at, and right in the jaw.
Yeah, they got him right in the jaw. It wasn't
down
on the flap.
Yes. Okay, I think that's enough of that. We'll hope this young man is okay. They're still tending to him. I think that was just kind of like a knockout punch there. Unfortunately, I've seen that in boxing, you know, when they get hit in the jaw like that and they go down to their knees. But they are tending to him, and so if his parents are watching, I want you to know that he's getting the best care that is possible right now. He is moving around.
You know, and in both teams, if you look, but all guys are concerned. It's just like you watch a football when somebody gets hurt, everybody, gets on a knee or whatever. You know, everybody's concerned, and we just hope the best for the young man. I mean, a situation like this, and he's moving around. You can see that he's wanting to get up, but it's probably
bringing him some water now. So, but I do want the parents to know that he's okay. He's moving around. He's now getting up on his feet, and they're going to help him to the bench.
And there might be some bleeding there. Let's see. I can't tell.
So we'll see what number will replace him there at first base. I think it's number 13 coming in.
And that's Cesar Gomez from Keys, Oklahoma, 5'8", 175 pounds, Barton County Community College. 25 grad. Unfortunately, hopefully he's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Definitely, he'll get some care. They got some great people here, professionals.
We do have a pinch runner. That is number 13, Cesar Gomez. So he'll be coming in to pitch run, and we'll see whether he enters the game in that position or not, left field.
And it's going to be tough, Edge, is going to have to, he's got to, I hate to say this, it sounds cruel, but he's got to move on. He can't be thinking about that. He's just got to look at the mitt, throw to that mitt, and basically we got 2 outs, get out of this inning.
That brings up the right fielder, number 8, Joel Roberts.
We'll find out a report, I'm sure, about the young man. Let you know once we do.
So we do have 2 down with runners on at first and second. And here's the pitch. That one misses high for ball 1.
Yeah, Roberts is from Modesto, California, 6'2", 215, San Joaquin Delta. 2027 grad.
We got Kusamoto on at second base. And Gomez is on at first base. Count of 2 balls, no strikes. And that one misses outside. 3-0 now the count to Joel Roberts. Roberts comes in batting .615 here in the World Series. Since he's been up to bat 13 times, has 8 hits with 2 RBIs. And here's the 3-0 pitch. That one in there for call strike. That one at 89 miles an hour. So the count now goes 3-1. And that one misses inside. Ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now for Libero. Kusamoto will move to third base. Gomez goes to second. And Roberts will be at first base on that walk. We'll bring up the catcher, number 11, Matt Cormilla.
Oh, here's the head coach. Casey Leibold going out to talk and sell him down a little. See where his mental frame of mind is right now. No, he's 1 out away to get out of this inning. It's good to see one of my ex-players is an assistant for the Monarchs. That's Ryan Pinkel. Great guy. He's a great young man. He still is, of course. But it's good to see he's getting into coaching and doing a great job with the Monarchs.
Cormilla now up with 2 down. Bases loaded. Here in the bottom half of the second inning, no score between Hutchinson and Libero. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside for ball 1. ball, no strikes now to Matt Cormier.
Yeah. Cormier from Castro Valley, California, 6'1", 200 pounds. San Joaquin Delta, 28 grand.
Cormier comes in batting .500. He's appeared at the plate 2 times and has 1 hit. 2-0 now to Matt Cormier. And here's the 2-0 pitch. That one misses outside. And the count now goes 3 balls, no strikes. And no place to put this young man with the bases full. There is 2 down.
And Hutch does have somebody in the bullpen, a lefty.
Camden Edge with the pitch. Here's the throw. That one misses high for ball 4. So a run will score. Kusamoto will score from third base. Gomez goes to third. Roberts goes to second. And Cormier goes to first base on that walk. 2 consecutive walks. And that is the 3rd walk in 4 batters and a hit batsman after he started off with 2 strikeouts. Brings up the third baseman, number 19, Kaiser Harrington. And that one misses inside for ball 1.
He just lost his location, everything right now. It's just it's a battle within himself right now. He's got to breathe, believe in himself. It's like you were saying the other day, how many times has a pitcher done this? He's been out there so many times.
That one in there for call strike as the count now goes to 1 ball, 1 strike.
And sometimes you get that strike like there and that gets you back on. And again, this with 2 outs.
Once again, the batter is third baseman number 19, Kaiser Harrington. That one in there for call strike. As the count now goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded here in the bottom half of the second inning. 1-0 to score in favor of Libero. And Harrington asked for timeout. And is granted that timeout. Steps away and is ready to go. Camden Edge with the 1-2 pitch. Just misses high. Now we'll even up the count at 2-2.
Not a bad pitch. I like that.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
I like that.
Bases loaded.
That selection. I mean, what he was doing right there, changing it up right there. Throwing a couple fastballs.
And here's the pitch. Misses outside, so the count will go full now at 3-2.
Runners will be going.
You got to wonder how much that
that's
hitting that young man has affected him here.
Well, he did walk a guy before him, so he started. But he had the 2 straight strikeouts.
Here's the pitch. That one fouled off by Harrington.
And I'm sure it's affected him, Frank. I mean, that's tough right there. It's just, but you just hope for the guy. You hope he's hoping that his team, the Monarchs, hoping to just get out of that inning. Like say, regroup.
3-2 count now. Here's the pitch. The runners are going, and that one in there for call, strike 3, and Harrington goes down looking for the 3rd out. But not before the Liberal BJ score 1 run on the no hits and 3 left on base. At the end of 2 innings of play, it is a Liberal 1 and Hutchinson 0. We'll be right back.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
And we welcome you back here to X Stadium for the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. As we go to the top half of the third inning, due up for Hutchinson will be the shortstop, number 38, Camden Johnson. Mustala on deck and Westland in the hole.
Yeah, and I kind of wonder right now, we'll see what kind of, because there's quite a delay right there with the injury, and we'll see how Kappelman jumps back in here and see how he does. This inning, so we'll see how he does on the mound.
So Camden Johnson is up now for the first time for Hutchinson. He comes in batting .375 as he's been at the plate 8 times, has 3 hits and 1 RBI.
Yeah, I believe he's from Bowie, Texas. At least that's right. I'm not sure. But anyway, 6 foot, 175 pounds. He's a Wichita State guy. 27 grad.
Count is 1 ball, 1 strike now to Johnson. Again, we are in the top half of the third inning.
Might just be Bohm, Texas.
Bohm, yeah. That one misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Johnson. 1-0 is the score in favor of Liberal. Top half of the third. Here's the pitch by Kappelman.
So he slipped there.
That one misses. And the count will now go to 3 balls, 1 strike.
Slip off the mound, kind of. He slipped right there. He's lucky he threw that in that direction.
Ball hit to the first baseman. Durham goes unassisted for out number 1. And that'll bring up the right fielder, number 2, Brett Mustala.
He's from Pearland, Texas. 6 foot, 175 pounds. Plays the ball at Sam Houston State, 27 grad. Very good program there.
That one misses high for ball 1.
Boy, that temperature just, I was looking at you, last inning it was 91, now it's 94. Just keeps.
Well, that's why they decided to play the games early, because there's supposed to be a little heat wave coming through. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 out here in the top half of the third inning. 1-0 to score. A check swing, and ball goes right back to Kappelman. Kappelman goes over to Durham at first base for out number 2.
Got a change-up or something. I mean, something right there just shook.
So 1-3 put out if you're scoring at home with us for the second out. And that'll bring up the second baseman, number 35, Cooper Westland. Westland struck out his first time up. Here's the first pitch, misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes now to Westland. That one hits the outside corner, and that will even up the count now at 1-1.
Seems like
breaking ball there by Kappelman stays up.
I was gonna say,
count will now go to 2 balls, 1 strike.
I was going to say, Kappelman seems like he's in control. I mean, it seems like he's doing all right.
Here's the pitch. That one misses for ball 3. So the count goes 3 balls, 1 strike now to Westland here in the top half of the third inning with 2 down. Kappelman's pitch. That one fouled off, so we'll have a full count now at 3-2.
You know, it's kind of good to see that the little BJs all these years, Monarchs, you know, they all keep the same colors, their schemes, you know what I mean? They might change their jersey a little.
Ball hit to the shortstop, Orr comes in, goes to Durham for out number 3. So a 6-3 put out for the third out. At the end of 2.5 innings of play, we have no score. And we'll be right back.
And I had a student in this very class. Jay was drawing something up.
I really hope it's like this everywhere, but I also really believe that it's special to Butler. Like, I feel like once you come in, it's a culture. Like, they really want their students to succeed. For me, talking to somebody that has come from a position like me where they were out of the game for a long time, it can change your life. It changed my whole path. Like, I felt like at Butler, I found my people.
Well, welcome back, everybody. X Stadium here. It's a classic shootout right now. What we have between the Hutch Monarchs and the Liberal BJs. And Frank, you know, there's something that we expected right now is going to be like this. It's a 1-0 game.
And we welcome you back, and we are in the bottom half of the third inning. And by the way, Carv, you remember earlier I told you that that my wife was retiring?
Yes.
Well, she sent me a picture of the flowers. I had called in this morning and to get some flowers sent to her office, and she happened to send me a picture of them, and she also sent a message with it and said that, let me get to it here. She goes, "These flowers are the most beautiful I have ever received." Look at there.
Look at that. I told Frank, yeah, thanks for listening to me, Frank. Give me those pointers right there to help you out.
She's retiring today, and
that's awesome.
Felt bad that I wasn't going to be able to be there for her, but I did think of her and send her some flowers, and she did send me a picture of it, so that's great.
You think she's watching right now? Or
no, I'm not sure. She's at work, so count is 2 balls, no strikes, and Merriman is the batter. Excuse me.
Well, as you know, Frank, that retirement's tough, you know, for people. And
yeah,
you've been there.
I've retired about 10 years ago, so I do know about that. 3-0 count now. That one in there for call strike. And the count goes to 3 balls, 1 strike. To Ben Merriman, who flew out to center field his first time up. That one misses inside, so Merriman reaches on a base on balls. And will bring up the first baseman, number 32, Miller Durham.
You know, we've been talking. You and I have been talking quite a bit every game, like when runs are scored. Well, the one run was on a walk. You know, those walks are important. Definitely part of the game. You know, that's I like guys that just get on base. It's the same as a single. Get things going.
Whoops, and looks like Durham gets hit now. So now we're going to have runners on at first and second. Merriman will move to second base. Durham reaches on as a hit batsman. And that will bring up the shortstop, number 24, Robert Orr.
Yeah, as soon as that happened, somebody in the bullpen got up and started throwing.
Well, this is a single elimination game here in bracket play. It's do or die for both these teams as far as moving on. You either win or you go home. Here's the pitch. That one misses high for ball one to Robert Orr. Camden Edge so far has thrown 54 pitches. He's got 23 strikes and 31 balls.
Yeah, it's not the ratio you want right now, or ever.
That one in there for call strike. That will even up the count now at 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, and I thought maybe after you struck out Harrington, you know, the bottom of that, or the second right there, and I thought maybe that would get him back on track, but he's still having a little trouble. Location.
Swing and a miss there by Orr. And that count now goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. He was not too happy with that swing. By the way, we want to welcome all the Liberal BJ fans who are watching online. Also all the Hutchinson Monarch fans or any baseball fan that's watching. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Great job by our crew. The Butler Community TV. Guys in the truck out here are doing a great job for us. Have done that all tournament long.
Well, I want to put a shout out to the cameramen. You know, all the people that, man, they're right on. They're right on whatever shots that we needed.
Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Robert Orr. And here's Edge's pitch. Ball hit into center field. Center fielder Edmondson coming on. Makes the catch for out number 1. So we have 1 down now. Brings up the designated hitter, number 26, Julius Ramirez. And here comes coach for Hutchinson. That may be
it. I'm not.
Change it, but we got a left-handed pitcher out there warming up.
Yeah, he's been warming up for a while.
And we do have a left-handed piter throwing now. He he's bending over like
he might not be
feeling very well with this heat, and I think he's had enough. So coach will make a change, and apparently they talked about it before, and they are going to make a change. We'll see who comes in. While they make this change, we're going to take a small break, and we'll be right back.
At Evergy, we're focused not just on what we power, but on who we power, right here in our community. We provide payment assistance to our neighbors who need it. Invest in organizations and people, creating opportunity for all to benefit. And volunteer our time around our hometown so that together we improve it. Because we're committed to spreading good energy throughout our community. Evergy, the utility company.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
And we welcome you back to X Stadium. The 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. It's Frank Martinez, your play-by-play announcer, joined by Mark Cavala. And it looks like we're going to have a new pitcher for Hutchinson. That will be number 40, Garrett Fulmer.
Yeah, Fulmer's from Wichita Falls, Texas, 5'9", 220 pounds, Southeast Arkansas. A lefty.
Left-handed thrower. So Garrett will now come in.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, like you were on the edge right at the end. It looked like he was kind of bending over. I don't know him that well, so I can't say it wasn't himself. But he just didn't look really good, real confident of himself right then. But I hope he's all right.
We'll give you the final numbers there for Camden Edge. He went 2 1/3 innings, Gave up no hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 4 base on balls, 4 strikeouts as he faced 13 batters. That brings up the designated hitter number 26, Julius Ramirez, with runners on at first and second, and 1 down. First pitch is ball 1 to Ramirez. Formar's pitch, that one in there for call strike, and the count will now even up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, a little change up right there. Nice one.
So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. The ball lifted into left field over the shortstop's head. That's going to fall in for a base hit. The bases will be loaded as Ramirez records his first hit of the ball game. And Merriman will be at third base. Durham will be at second. Ramirez at first. Brings up the second baseman, number 2, Ryota Kusamoto.
Yeah, that little hit says a little bitty blooper, little floater. But guess what? It counts as a hit.
Just hit it where they ain't.
Same as a line drive or whatever, but, it did its job.
There's a ball hit into right field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. And the right fielder, Mustala, had to jump up high to get that on the bounce. But 1 run will score. 2-0 now in favor of Libero. Durham stops at third base. Ramirez stops at second. Kusamoto stops at first base and gets an RBI. Now to bring up this Gomez. Left fielder number 21, Cesar Gomez. He came in to pinch run for the injured players, Lane Snow.
Yeah, of course, he wasn't planning on getting in the game this way, but he's going to do what he can, help his team. Oh.
Ball hit into center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Another run scores.
Wow.
And an RBI. So Ramirez stops at third base. Kusamoto stops at second. And now up will be the right fielder, number 8, Joel Roberts. So 3-0 now the score.
It just goes what we talk about, 5 most important words. Put the ball in play, and that's what these guys are doing right now. The Liberals just doing that.
That one in there called strike 1.
And then you do that and get it on to the next player, and that's kind of what they're doing right now.
Ball hit to the shortstop, goes to second baseman Westland and over to Gardner for out number 2 and 3 as Johnson started that double play. And that is the end of the inning, but not before. The Liberal BJ scored 2 runs. So at the end of 3 innings of play, it is Liberal 3 and Hutchinson 0. There's that double play on our replay there. Once again, we thank Butler Community TV for their fine work here at the NBC World Series. And we'll be right back.
Sometimes I wish I could go back just to take the class just because I love the environment. I love the family. I love the networking that you get when you're involved with Butler. I can still pick up the phone. I have those teachers in my phone number today. So if I had a question on something coming up, I can call any one of the teachers that I've had at Butler and they would answer.
At Evergy, we're focused not just on what we power, but on who we power, right here in our community. We provide payment assistance to our neighbors who need it. Invest in organizations and people, creating opportunity for all to benefit. and volunteer our time around our hometown so that together we improve it. Because we're committed to spreading good energy throughout our community. Evergy, the utility company.
And we welcome you back to X Stadium for the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. As we go to the top half of the fourth inning, due up is left fielder number 24, Jaden Gustafson. Count goes to 2 balls, no strikes now to Gustafson. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball up the middle by Gustafson. And he gets a base hit. Towards his first hit of the ball game. He came in batting .666 as he had been up to the plate 6 times and had 4 hits, 3 RBIs. So now that is the 5th hit here in the NBC World Series. Brings up the center fielder number 1, Will Edmondson. Bunt there by Edmondson down the third base line, and third baseman Harrington lets it go foul. So no balls, 1 strike to Edmondson.
And the thing is, Frank, I know it's 3-0, and still a lot of game. And you got to remember, Hutch is defending champions. Okay, maybe they don't have as many players as back, whatever, but they know what's at stake here, and they will not give up. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, the count is no balls, 1 strike to Edmondson. We have a runner on at first base with no out. Fouled off to the right-hand side, and the count will go no balls, 2 strikes. Well, you don't get this far by giving up, so I know what you're talking about there.
Yep. Oh, yeah. No, it's... And, everybody's gunning for you. I mean.
And everybody knows that the format here, there's a swing and a miss there by Edmondson as he goes down swinging for out number 1 here in the 4th inning.
That's 90.
That is the 5th strikeout recorded by Kappelman. That'll bring up the designated hitter number 30, Sam Weesey. Is that correct?
Weesey.
Okay. That one in there for call strike 1 to Weesey.
We got that from our good friend Steve Carpenter. Carp, glad you're listening.
Yeah, we always appreciate any help. No, sometimes we don't have a chance to get down there and get the correct pronunciations. Runner goes to second base on that.
Carp's kind of like the Howard Cosell in a way of up there at Hutch. Yeah. Tells it like it is, and that's one thing I always liked about the guy.
Count is 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on at second base. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside, and the count now goes to 2-1.
He'll probably be mad at me because I compared him to Howard Cosell, but.
Yeah, you couldn't have compared him to somebody now in this era.
I know. Well, I just remember that was he has a book called Telling It Like It Is.
That one misses outside.
If anybody knows Carp, I mean, I don't think he holds back. I mean, he'll let you know, and there's nothing wrong with that.
3 balls, 1 strike now with 1 down. Here's Kappelman's pitch, and he fell down again. And it's ball 4 as we see now. Will be on for the 2nd time on a walk. That'll bring up the catcher number 23, Reese Ratchford. Did you see Kappelman fall down that time on the delivery?
He's done it a couple times.
Yep. Not sure exactly what's going on there, but due up once again is Ratchford, correction. And they're going to have a talk on the mound.
I don't think it's anything like his arm or anything like that. I mean,
the score 3-0 in favor of Liberal. Hutchinson Monarchs got runners now on first and second with one down. Kappelman has 5 strikeouts so far here in the ball game. Let me give you his line right now. He's gone 3 1/3 innings, has given up 1 hit, 2 base on balls, 5 strikeouts, as he has faced 13 batters. So Reese Retchford is now the batter. Flew out to right field his first time up. And here's the pitch. That one misses inside for ball 1.
That was at 87 right there.
Gustafson is at second base, and we see on at first base. Here's the pitch. Fouled off by Retchford. As the count goes, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's that replay, and it goes right off the
yeah, just under
head of Cormia.
Not a bad swing.
Ball fouled off to the right-hand side. And, oops, it goes back down on the, bounces out of the stands, goes down to the main concourse level. So young man gets a souvenir, NBC souvenir. 1-2 pitch. That one misses inside, and that would even up the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We are in the top half of the 4th inning. 3-0 the score in favor of Liberal. Here's Kappelman's pitch.
A little chirping down there.
Count goes full now at 3-2. That one missed. And Kappelman ready to go. That one fouled off to the right-hand side again. It's going to be in the stands.
Yeah, you're right about being an umpire. You never can make everybody happy, can you?
Yep.
One's a strike.
Well, you have to understand, you got 2 sides yelling at you. That one misses inside, so the count will go full now at 3-2 to Retchford.
Yeah, and you notice these teams, they will throw inside. They throw inside quite a bit. And that's kind of a thing that's kind of, I mean, I just see pitchers these days middle away, and
here's the pitch. Check swing, and they say it doesn't go, so it is ball 4. So that is the 2nd walk in a row given up by Kappelman.
Look at this, see if he went right here. Ooh, pretty close, barely held that.
So that will load up the bases. As Gustafson is at 3rd base. We see now at second, and Retchford at first base. Brings up the 3rd baseman, number 15, Jarrett Blaggard. First pitch in there for call strike 1, an 80-mile-an-hour pitch.
You know, Frank, and too, you know, we're not out playing, but how much does that take out of you? You know, you're out there pitching on the mound, and that, like I said, I don't know what it feels like right now. I know it's 95 degrees.
There's the pitch. That one misses high. There's a throw down to 3rd base, and not going to be in time. Boy, Harrington thought he had him.
Yeah, show that replay.
Here comes that replay. There's the toss down to 3rd base.
You can't say from that angle.
Yeah. Harrington thought he had him.
Yeah.
Bases are still full here. With 1 down, count 1-1. And that one misses high. As the count now goes to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 to count. Kappelman ready to go to work. Here's the pitch. That one hit right back to Kappelman. Kappelman comes in home, and Cormier goes to Durham at first base for the double play. So a 1-2-3.
1-2-3.
Double play. And Liberal gets out of the inning at the end of 3.5 innings of play. It is the Liberal BJ's 3 and the Hutchinson Monarchs 0 on that double play, 1-2-3.
Yep.
And we'll be right back.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
Whether you're preparing a perfect meal, getting people back on the road, protecting online privacy, or supporting your patient's health, you want to be the best professional in your field. At Butler Community College, our focus is getting you the highly specialized and versatile training needed to start your career in as little as a year. Our classroom experiences are fine-tuned by industry professionals. You will launch into the workforce with the confidence and skills to make you stand out from the rest. Butler Community College. Real college. Really affordable.
And we welcome you back to X Stadium. The score 3-0 in favor of Liberal. So far for Liberal, they've scored 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Hutchinson, no runs on 1 hit and no errors. As we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Due up for Liberal will be the catcher, number 11, Matt Cormier. Harrington on deck and Merriman in the hole.
Yeah, Hutch definitely had some opportunity right there, big opportunities. The bases loaded, just couldn't get it going. But, if they just keep it close, I'm sure there'll be other opportunities.
And Garrett Fulmar is in for his 2nd inning of work. And he'll be facing Matt Cormier. Here's the first pitch. In there for call strike 1 at 81 miles an hour. Fouled off by Cormier. That'll take the count now to no balls and 2 strikes.
Mixing it up now.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one misses inside. The count will now go to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Did I give you the schedule for tomorrow there?
No. That's it. I think everybody'd like to hear that.
Ball hit into left field. Left fielder backing up. Gustafson for out number 1. That'll bring up the 3rd baseman, number 19, Kaiser Harrington.
3rd baseman, number 19, Kaiser Harrington.
Here he's top of the lineup. Harrington's top of the lineup. This will be his 3rd time already hitting. It's a 4th inning.
He struck you out the first 2 times, in the 1st and in the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside. The count goes 2-0. As we are in the bottom half of the 4th inning, 3-0 the score in favor of the Liberal BJs. In there for call strike, 82 miles an hour.
I was going to say, I was looking at left on base, opportunities, and I think Liberals, left 5 or 6, 5 maybe?
Which I have 5.
5, yeah. Hutch.
Ball hit foul along the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Matt Cormia. Correction, Kaiser Harrington, who's the third baseman here for Liberal. That one misses low, so the count will go full now at 3-2.
Yeah, Fulmer has that task of trying to keep it a 3-run game. High fastball right there. Is it right? Fouled off.
Count still full at 3-2 with 1 down. Here in the bottom half, the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there by Harrington as he goes down swinging for out number 2.
Yeah, I think right there it is to, pretty hard swing there.
And then Fulmer's first strikeout recorded, which will bring up the center fielder, number 6, Ben Merriman.
In a 3-run scorer off 2 walks and a hit batter.
This is inside for ball 1. Breaking ball in there for call strike at 73 miles an hour. That will even up the count now at 1-1. Inside for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. See, today's Wednesday, so Thursday.
So the Merriman's from Austin, Texas. I guarantee you've been there a few times.
Yeah, drove through there, yes.
Drove through? You never stopped in there? I thought that'd be one of your favorite cities, Frank.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Tip there by Merriman.
There's a lot going on in that city, I can tell you that.
That and San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio.
That's a great place to visit.
Especially the River Walk.
The Water Walk, yeah.
Water Walk
there.
Yeah.
It's been there a time. 2, and there's call strike 3, and Merriman goes down looking for the 3rd out. So at the end of 4 innings of play, it is a Liberal BJ's 3 and Hutchinson Monarchs 0. And here's that last pitch there on the breaking ball right in there. Kind of froze Merriman.
Whether it's awards, promotional products, memorials, trophies, or custom engraving. Just remember,
So scores 3-0 in favor of Liberal, and we'll be right back.
At Davis Moore, we make sure there's something for everyone at each of our locations. We stock vehicles spanning almost every make and model. We're confident you will find exactly what you're looking for. Every vehicle on our lot has passed our 171-point inspection to ensure safety and reliability. Customer service is our top priority, and our friendly and expert staff will guide you through the process every step of the way. Come shop Wichita's best selection of used cars at any one of our locations, or check us out online at davis-moore.com.
Whether you're preparing a perfect meal, getting people back on the road, protecting online privacy, or supporting your patient's health, you want to be the best professional in your field. At Butler Community College, our focus is getting you the highly specialized and versatile training needed to start your career in as little as a year. Our classroom experiences are fine-tuned by industry professionals. You will launch into the workforce with the confidence and skills to make you stand out from the rest. Butler Community College. Real college. Really affordable.
Oh, back, and Liberal does have a new pitcher in. He's Josh Dorr, lefty from Arvada, Colorado. 5'8", 180 from Oklahoma Panhandle State. So he's in the game now for Liberal, trying to keep that 3-0 lead, Frank, and we'll see what Josh Dorr can do.
Okay, Josh Dorr now the pitcher for a Liberal. And now batting
Number 17, Jack Gardner.
for Hutchinson, leading off in the top half of the 5th inning. First baseman number 17, Jack Gardner.
Whoa, got it over.
Ball driven into center field. That's going to be a ground rule double there for Jack Gardner as he records his first hit of the ball game. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 38, Camden Johnson. So Hutchinson with the first runner on here in the top half of the 5th inning as they're down 3-0 in the 5th.
That's what we were talking about. Haven't seen a lot of balls driven like that, and he drove that one. He greeted Mr. Dorr with that.
First pitch as misses high for ball 1.
Dorr from Oklahoma Panhandle State, not far away from Liberal.
So the base hit up the middle by Johnson. Coming around third base and scoring is Gardner. The score now 3-1 in favor of Liberal. And Johnson records his first hit of the game and an RBI. And that'll bring up the right fielder, number 2, Brett Mastalia.
The thing is, the bottom part of the lineup for Hutch. And that's how their teams usually are. I mean, they right up and down. If the top part isn't doing it, I've seen them through the years. They definitely have good rosters, good lineups.
That one misses high for ball 1.
You can't take it easy on any hitters usually on a Hutch Monarchs lineup. They could all hit.
Here's Dorr's pitch. That one misses low. Staying at first base is Johnson. As the count goes 2 balls, no strikes now.
Yeah, right now I probably wouldn't try anything, steal or anything like that. Let's see what Dorr faced 2 batters.
Throw over to first base. In safely is Johnson.
Now you look at it, Frank, he's faced 2 batters, a double and a single. So, 2-0 count.
There's a hard hit ball to the left side and just foul. So the count goes 2 balls, 1 strike. With no out here in the top half of the 5th inning. With the runner on at first base. 3-1 the score in favor of Liberal. That ball hits the right-hand side. Right fielder Roberts moves to his right, makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 35, Cooper Westland.
Now batting for the Monarchs, the second baseman, number 35, Cooper Westland.
What we were talking about earlier, the middle relief pitching. We're right into the
Filling second base is Johnson. Had a good lead there.
Yeah, he had a good jump right there. If you could see it here in the replay.
There's that lead, and then he takes off.
Well, when you have here's the thing, he has a high leg kick. When you see that high leg kick, a lot of guys, we're going to go, so that's what he did.
Ball hit in the gap there between short and third. Left fielder coming in, and here comes Johnson. As it was cut off. So the score now 3-2 as Hutchinson now has come alive here in the 5th inning.
See, Frank, that's why it's so important to be holding runners better, because you got them in scoring position, base hit scores, and you keep them at first.
Brings up the left fielder, number 24, Jaden Gustafson. as Westland records a base hit and an RBI. And Gustafson hits a line shot. That's going to be in for extra bases. Coming around third base is Westland, and standing at second base is Jaden Gustafson with a double and 1 RBI. So the score now tied up at 3 apiece. Boy, Hutchinson woke up all of a sudden, didn't they?
That was quick,
Carp?
wasn't it? It was quick. 4 hits. 4 hits like that. I mean, changing pitchers, and that would happen now. Liberals bullpen. Now everything changes, you know, so Liberals bullpens kind of they're getting after it.
By the way, let me give you the final numbers for Kappelman. He ended up going 4 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs. He had 3 base on balls, 5 strikeouts as he faced 15 batters. Due up now is the center fielder number 1, Will Edmondson. Ball misses outside.
Well, that's how to get right back in the game, isn't it, though? That quickly.
Sure is. Three to 3 now the score. 2 balls, no strikes now to Edmondson. Three 0 now the count. And that is ball 4, so Edmondson will be on with a walk. And that'll bring up the designated hitter number 30, Sam Weesey. By the way, with Camden Johnson's stolen base, that ties the Monarchs season record for steals with 27 out of 27. And Gustafson now has a 17-game hitting streak.
Thanks, Carp. Definitely pretty good, especially all the teams. I mean,
count is 1-1 now to Weesey. That one in there for call strike as the count now goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm just saying, Frank, that's pretty impressive. You think of all the years of the Hutch Monarchs and Camden Johnson stolen base ties the season record.
Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Weesey. Gustafson at second base and Edmondson at first. That ball lifted into center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Merriman had to wait on the bounce there, and also Gustafson had to wait to see whether it was going to fall in or not. So he will be standing at third base, and Weesey records a base hit. Edmondson moves to second, and that will bring up the catcher, number 23, Reese Retchford. And here comes Coach to have another talk with Dorr. See whether we're going to have a change or not.
That was a tough inning for Dorr.
And looks like that's it for Dorr. So we're going to have a pitching change, and while we do that, we're going to take a small break. We'll be right back.
With Butler having such a small class size, everybody had a voice in the classroom. Everybody was able to participate. To this day, there are students that I took classes with 10 years ago that I could pick up the phone and call. That's how much the community at Butler has affected the way I even do my business today. When I went to another college to try it out, I was just a number. They didn't even know my name. Butler's class sizes are smaller. That's where you get that community feel. And cost-wise, a lot cheaper.
The Taco Bell Cravings Value Menu. 10 choices, each just $3 or less. Starring the cheesy double beef burrito. Double the seasoned beef, all the cheesiness, and so much craveable flavor. Get it on the Cravings Value Menu, only at Taco Bell.
And we welcome you back here to X Stadium for the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. We got a new pitcher now coming in for a Liberal. Will be number 16, Rylan Figueroa. Now coming in, and give us a little bit of update on him there, Carv.
Sure, he's from Midlothian, Texas, 6'2", 170, currently uncommitted, a 27 grad.
So Figueroa now coming in.
Tough situation to be in right now. One out.
And let me give you the final numbers on Dorr. So he went 1/3 of an inning, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 base on ball, no strikeouts, as he faced 7 batters.
Yeah, definitely tough situation come in. 1 out, bases loaded, and it's high game.
Batter is catcher number 23, Reese Retchford. Runners on at first, second, and third with 1 down. First pitch is in there for a strike. Gustafson at third base. Edmondson at second, and we see is on at first base. Here's the pitch. That one misses for ball 1, so that will even up the count now at 1-1. 3 runs have scored here in the top half of the 5th inning. Tie the ball game up at 3 apiece. Here's swinging there, I meant to say, as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Base is full. Here's the pitch. That one misses. That gets away from the catcher. Coming in from third base will be Gustafson. And Edmondson moves to third base. Weesey goes to second. And the Hutchinson Monarchs have taken a 4-3 lead here in the top half of the 5th inning. All this with 1 down.
And that's something, because it seemed like the Monarchs were kind of in a little lull. I mean, they had some opportunities, and we just talked about that. There's other opportunities ahead. Well, they made their own opportunities right here, and they're taking advantage of it this inning, man. It's not even over.
We'll check swing there, but the count goes full now at 3-2. Infield is now playing in for Liberal. Here's the pitch. That one misses low for ball 4. So Ratchford will be on base with a walk. That's the 2nd time in a row that he's walked. And that'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Jared Laggard. Laggard hit into that double play when the bases were loaded. Hit right back to the pitcher. Went from 1-2, the forced out at home plate, and then 2-3 with a double play. That ball lifted into the infield. Gomez backing up center fielder. That's going to fall in for a base hit. That's going to score a run as Edmondson comes in. Holding up at third base is Weesey. Ratchford at second. And Flaggart is in with a base hit.
What's that?
Almost the same situation as yesterday in right field there.
I'm just telling you, Frank, that's just how things change in baseball. I mean, it's a pop-up, basically a pop-up, but it falls perfectly in there, for the sake of the Monarchs. And right in between, the Bermuda Triangle, whatever you want to call it, right, drops right in there. And guess what? RBI, another run.
Brings up first baseman number 17, Jack Gertner. That one misses outside for ball one.
It's momentum, man. That's all, it's all about momentum.
Hutchinson takes the lead 5-3 now as they've scored 5 runs here in the top half of the 5th inning. With one down here, bases are still loaded. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike to Jack Gertner. This is the 10th batter.
Yeah, again, it's
of the inning.
Like we talk about the pitching, whoever comes in.
Swing and a miss there by Gertner.
It's at 86.
This count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. We do have one down. The bases are still loaded. Flaggart at first base, Ratchford at second, and Weesey is on at third base. And here's the pitch. Ball lifted over the shortstop's head. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Scoring from third base is Weesey. And the left fielder Orr throws it in. It is cut off. But another run scores. That's 6 runs here this inning. Ratchford will end up at third base. Flaggart will end up at second. And Gardner records a base hit and an RBI. Going to bring up the shortstop number 38, Camden Johnson.
Just like a snowball, so just keep, doesn't it? Just keeps going.
So just like that, Hutchinson is up 6-3. When they were down 3-0.
Yep.
First pitch, 1 ball, no strikes to Johnson.
That's what I always look at. I go, okay, get into the bullpens and we'll see what happens. Especially here.
Ball hit to in between the gap between first and second. 1 run will score as Ratchford comes in. Flaggart now coming in home. Here's the throw. Not in time. And moving over to third base will be Gardner. And Johnson gets a base hit and 2 RBIs, and he ends up at second base. As 2 more runs have scored here in the top half of the 5th inning.
It's just amazing how baseball is like this. All of a sudden it's, balls dropping in, CNI ground balls. And then sometimes it seems like you can't find a hole, you can't, you know what I mean? Nothing like that. But anyway, so Hutch, way to battle back to get back in this game, obviously. Liberal needs to figure out how to hold them here. And I think they're trying to do all they can. I mean, they got somebody from the bullpen. This is a do-or-die game, you got to move on. And I think Hutch's experience also, like I said, being defending champs, they kind of know what's going on, the coaches. So we'll see what happens here, but Liberal can come back too.
Hutchinson has scored 8 runs here in the top half of the 5th inning. And due up now for right fielder number 2, Brett Mustala. And there is 2 runners on base as Gardner's on at third and Johnson on at second. And we still only have 1 out. Infield is in. Here's the pitch. Fouled off there by Mustala.
It's like you're starting to color your scorecard again. Get a little coloring in there.
I've got 8 of them, 8 out of 9. As we do have 1 down. And here's the pitch. That one also fouled off. The count goes no balls, 2 strikes.
Frank, that's where I think it's a team sport. Because, you're out there individual pitcher versus hitter and all that. But all of a sudden you got another pitcher come in. He's got to stop them, the next pitcher, the next hitter.
That one fouled off there by Stala.
You get runners on base, the hitter's got to come up and score. I mean, so that's the team part of it, you know. The pitcher comes in, he's shutting down a team, put a new guy in, another pitcher comes in, and he's got to shut him down. It's all team.
Swing and a miss there. And Stala records the second out, and he's recorded both outs this inning. That will bring up the second baseman, number 35, Cooper Westland.
You know, and I'll tell you, most players I play with, team players, they'd say, I'll take that. If I make both outs, score runs. The bottom line is that trying to win a game, and I'll sacrifice that.
8-3 now the score. That one inside.
How'd that not hit him? It looked like, almost
hit him.
I was going to say, he dot from this angle. We're right in line with everything. Man. He dodged that one.
Here's the pitch. On a 1-0 bunt laid down there by Westland, and it's going to go foul.
Again, the element of surprise.
As the count now goes to 1-1 strike. Yeah, nice job there. Look at that bat out in front of the home plate like it's supposed to be done.
I think it's like a regular grass field or something like that. It might have caught up there in that grass. But how these fields with the turf, they're all come down. They all kind of slightly, it's for the rain and all that. But kind of dips down.
Count goes 1-1 strike now to Westland. Here's the pitch. That one is swing and a miss. That will take the count now to 1-2 strikes. One and two the count. Runners on at second and third with two down now. As the Hutchinson Monarchs have scored 8 runs here in the top half of the fifth. That one misses.
Asked if it was low, and the umpire said yes.
Count will go to 2-2. That one down low, and we have a full count.
What a crazy inning.
I'd like to remind you that the winner of this game will move on to play the Santa Barbara, California Forsters tomorrow. Here's the pitch. And that one misses outside. So Westland will be on with a walk. And I'll bring up the left fielder number 24, Jaden Gustafson. Swing and a miss there. As the count goes to no balls, 1 strike. Bases are loaded here for the Hutchinson Monarchs. They have taken an 8-3 lead with 8 runs in the top half of the fifth. Swing and a miss there by Gustafson. Oh, 0-2 now. The count.
What's going on here? It's a warning or what?
Yeah, I think he gave both players a warning, pitcher and the batter. Not exactly sure what's going on.
I don't know what he'd be.
He pointed to both the pitcher and the batter.
I don't think
they've both been warned.
Any of them should be saying anything anyway.
And here's the 0-2 pitch. That one gets away from the catcher. Here comes Gardner in to score from third base. Going over to third base is Johnson. And Westland moves over to second base. So another run has scored. 9 runs have scored here in the top half of the 5th inning. Nine to 3 now the score in favor of Hutchinson. That one fouled off.
What an inning. I'm just amazed by this inning.
This is the 14th batter.
Yeah,
Here's
that's what I
this
mean.
inning.
It just keeps going, and they still have 2 runners
For
on
Hutchinson. And 2 runners on with 2 out. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside. That will even up the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
there. And Liberal just doesn't have an answer. They don't have anybody in the bullpen right now throwing, and
It's warming up. Yep.
definitely not over.
Here's the pitch. That one misses high, so the count will go full now at 3-2. There is an open base at first base, but boy, you just want to get it out, don't you?
Yeah, you would think that. I mean, and then your 3-hole, right? So be coming up.
3 ball, 2 strike pitch. A hard hit ball there by Gustafson. That's going to be in for extra bases as it goes clear to the wall. And Johnson scores. Westland scores and in with a stand-up double. Gustafson, and as he records his 2nd double in a row and 2 more RBIs.
Wow. It's the only thing I can say on this inning right now. I mean, just we were talking about when you're down 3-0, just trying to come back a little, get a run, get a 2 runs, maybe tie it. But wow, they took control of this game right now.
That's the 11th run scored now here in this 5th inning.
They're not done.
That brings up the center fielder, number 1, Will Edmondson. There is 2 down with the runner on at second base. 11-3 is the score. And here's the pitch. Ball hit to the shortstop. Orr comes in, goes over to first base. Durham for the 3rd out. So 3 put out for the 3rd out. Not before the Hutchinson Monarchs score 11 runs in the top half of the 5th inning. So the score at the end of 4.5 innings of play, it is Hutchinson Monarchs 11 and Liberal BJ's 3, and we'll be right back.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
Whether you're preparing a perfect meal, getting people back on the road, protecting online privacy, or supporting your patient's health, you want to be the best professional in your field. At Butler Community College, our focus is getting you the highly specialized and versatile training needed to start your career in as little as a year. Our classroom experiences are fine-tuned by industry professionals. You'll launch into the workforce with the confidence and skills to make you stand out from the rest. Butler Community College. Real college. Really affordable.
And we welcome you back to X Stadium for the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. Well, if you missed the last inning, Hutchinson scored 11 runs that last inning. So far, Hutchinson is up 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Liberal 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. 2 up now for the Liberal BJs, first baseman number 32, Miller Durham.
Yeah, right now it's just Liberals just try to they can't like swing and get 10 runs or something like that. They have to sit there at one swing. I'm talking about they got to chip away and get some runners on. It's a long inning.
We are in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Count is no balls, 2 strikes. That one popped up in the infield. That's Johnson calling off Laggard at third base. Shortstop makes the catch for out number 1. So we have one down, and I'll bring up the shortstop, number 24, Robert Orr. Orr's looking for his first hit here in the ball game, as he struck out the first time and flew out to center field, his second time in the third inning.
Oh, nice play.
And nice job there by Robert Orr as he hustles that down. See if we can see that on replay. If you guys don't mind the truck there.
That was great.
Here goes the play. Ball hit to the...
I thought it was right through there. Look at that.
Oh, great job there by Flaggart as he dove for it. Comes to his knees, gets up and throws, but not going to be in time. You can see Orr was in safely. That'll bring up the designated hitter, number 26, Julius Ramirez. So Orr records his first hit of the ball game. Gives just a slight hope there now for Liberal.
Well, you definitely can't give up. I think everybody realizes that.
Still got a lot of innings to go. Fly ball to center field. Edmondson makes the catch for out number 2.
And the biggest thing is Liberal needs to make, if they're going to make outs, it's got to be tough outs. And, I mean, just like guy diving, making a play like that, but not easy fly outs or, trying to make the pitchers work, get some runners on base.
That'll bring up the second baseman, number 2, Ryota Kusamoto. Throw over to first base. In safely is Orr. Here's the pitch. That one misses and gets away from the catcher, and moving over to second base would be Robert Orr. We do have 2 down. See this pitch here. Look like Ratchford tried to come up with his glove there and just wasn't able to come up with the ball. Here's the pitch. That one misses high. Count it goes 2 balls, no strikes now to Kusamoto.
I think it comes down to Hutch just getting out. You got a good lead.
Ball lifted along the left side. Flaggard moves to his right. Oh, he missed. He didn't even see that.
Yeah, he couldn't see it, I guess.
Boy, must have not. The last time, the last pop-up that he had,
it
looks like he had trouble seeing that ball. And this time he's not even, he was 2 feet away.
It's a good thing he didn't hit him in the head or something like that, because, he's...
The gray skies sometimes do that, you know that. There's a swing and a miss there by Kusamoto. As the count now goes 2 balls, 2 strikes.
No, I've seen this guy play. At third baseman, he's pretty impressive. Obviously, you saw the dive and everything, but it has to be a tough sky right there for him.
Here's the pitch. That one misses outside, and we have a full count now. Kusamoto. Or at second base. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there by Kusamoto. Goes down for out number 3. At the end of 5 innings of play, it is the Hutchinson Monarchs.
Look at that. Like a regular
11.
curveball.
And the Liberal BJ's 3. There's that swing by Kusamoto as he goes down for the 3rd out. All right, we'll be right back.
I'm bougie. I'm like $7 bougie.
The all-new $7 deal lovers menu at Pizza Hut. Choose your $7 faves 7 days a week.
Because it's only a deal if you love it.
No one out-pizzas the Hut.
There's something happening in Wichita. excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
And we welcome you back here to X Stadium for the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series. Liberal, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Hutchinson, 11 runs on 10 hits and no errors. And all those 11 runs came in the top half of the 5th inning. Hey, let's give a little shout out to Butler Community TV.
Sounds good.
Guys in the truck out there or in the van there or whatever that is, that trailer.
Yeah,
there they are. Great job, guys.
Hey, guys.
We really appreciate your hard work. Looks like they got some extra food there,
Boy,
too.
look
don't
at that.
they?
You guys
Wow.
got some pretty good goodies back there, huh?
We may have to go visit. Yeah, look at that.
They take care of you. Look at this.
Oh, look at that. Look at all those goodies. Man. Wow.
But they deserve it.
Yeah, they sure do. They're doing a great job. We appreciate it. You know, they're back behind the scenes. Nobody sees them because they're in that trailer. But man, they're like I say, they shine. They're shining out where it needs to be with this TV coverage. Great
Exactly.
job. Okay, now a new batter.
A pitcher.
Okay, I'm sorry. And that is number 10.
12.
12, Logan Wade.
Yeah,
is
from
down.
Newcastle,
Pitcher.
Oklahoma.
Sorry about that, but we had to get a little shout out there to the crew.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's from Newcastle, Oklahoma. 6 foot, 205, Northern Oklahoma College, 27 grad.
All right, now batting for Hutchinson in the 6th inning is designated hitter number 30, Sam Weesey. You say number 12, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is Wade and Logan. We'll give you the final numbers there for Figueroa. Ball hit to the second baseman. Gomez goes to Durham for out number 1. So we have a 4-3 put out for the first out. We'll bring up the catcher, number 23, Reese Ratchford.
Hey, just look up and down that lineup, that scorecard of yours with Hutch. Everybody did a job. Everybody did something. You know what I mean? That's the team part we were talking about earlier.
Figueroa now went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 4 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 2 base on balls, 1 strikeout as he faced 8 batters. Ratchford up there with a 1-1 count. That one in there for called strike. So the count now goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. We do have 1 out here in the 6th inning. 11-3 is the score. Swing and a miss there by Ratchford.
It's a good breaker.
And goes down for out number 2.
You see this pitch right here? Look at it. Watch the break on it right there at the
goes
end.
down.
Late break.
That'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Jared Flaggard. As we have 2 down now here in the 6th inning. The ball hit into center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit for Flaggard. He records his 2nd hit of the ball game, 2nd consecutive hit here in the game. And that'll bring up the first baseman, number 17, Jack Gardner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there by Ratchford. Gardner, that is. my scorecard's so gone here. That is Gardner up.
Jack Gardner, yeah.
Trying to combine all those 11 runs in one inning and have to put them in 2 columns there. This inning with the 5th. So we have 2 down, 1-1 the count, and Gardner is the batter. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off to the right-hand side. By the way, that 11-run inning was the largest this season and the 3rd largest in team history for Hutchinson. That one is fouled back and out of play as the count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs.
Thanks a lot, Carp. Keep feeding us.
Carpenter's full of information, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's a walking computer.
Just don't tell me that the other 2 largest are against the Newton Rebels, please. Please. I hope that wasn't it. I've had some battles. We always had some battles against Hutch Monarchs through the years.
There's a count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and Gardner goes down for out number 3. So that is the end of the 6th inning. The top half of the 6th, that is. So at the end of 5 1/2, it is Hutchinson 11 and Liberal 3. And we'll be right back.
With Butler having such a small class size, everybody had a voice in the classroom. Everybody was able to participate. To this day, there are students that I took classes with 10 years ago that I could pick up the phone and call. That's how much the community at Butler has affected the way I even do my business today. When I went to another college to try it out, I was just a number. They didn't even know my name. Butler's class sizes are smaller. That's where you get that community feel. And cost-wise, a lot cheaper.
The Taco Bell Cravings Value Menu. 10 choices, each just $3 or less. Starring the cheesy double beef burrito. Double the seasoned beef, all the cheesiness, and so much craveable flavor. Get it on the Cravings Value Menu, only at Taco Bell.
And we're back here at X Stadium for the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. As we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning, due up will be the left fielder, number 13, Cesar Gomez. Roberts on deck, and Cormilla in the hole. And you were trying to show me something.
Yeah, well,
what is it?
I shouldn't have said anything, but yeah, I guess what he gave me, Carp, talk about the 2 runs that were bigger than 11, and I said hopefully it wasn't against the Newton Rebels. He says one was 15 in 2022. Sorry, Carp. So one was against the Rebels. I shouldn't have said anything. Anyway, but the Rebels, like I said, they've had some good games against them, but the Hutch Monarchs are just definitely a model consistency, and that's why they're here. That's why they won it last year.
Due up bottom half of the 6th inning for Liberal, left fielder number 13, Cesar Gomez. I think he's actually playing second base. But anyway,
yeah, there is a new pitcher. New pitcher for Hutch.
Oh, we got a new pitcher?
Yeah,
okay, just a second here. Let me get over there. What do you got?
I've got
what number?
Number 12.
Number 12, Reed Scott now coming in to pitch for Hutchinson.
Yeah, he's a 6'2", 200-pound guy from Nebraska, Omaha, 2025 graduate.
Okay, so we got Reed Scott now, and I'll get to the final numbers. We'll Fulmar, he went 2 2/3 innings. Gave up 4 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no base on balls, 3 strikeouts as he faced 11 batters. Thank you for the pitching change there, Carv.
Yeah.
Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Gomez.
Wasp trying to get in here, Frank.
And a swing and a miss there by Gomez as he goes down swinging for out number 1. That is first out. Brings up the right fielder, number 8, Joel Roberts.
Yeah, Liberal just hasn't been able to put anything together since that 3rd inning. I mean, they did have a, I guess, well, runner in the 5th, but I mean, it's just nothing.
Ball hit to right field, right fielder. Estrada goes back, makes the catch for out number 2. So we have 2 down now. And it'll bring up the catcher, number 11, Matt Cormia.
Yeah, they have to.
That one fouled off.
They need to add on. I'm sure still have the run rule, right? 8 runs and the 7 through 7.
Yep, after 7. Count is no balls, 1 strike now to Cormia. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside. Count will go now 1-1. Ball hit to the right-hand side. Second baseman Westland makes the catch for out number 3. So at the end of 6 innings of play, it is the Monarchs 11 and Liberal 3. There's the replay. Westland moving to his left, making the catch for the 3rd out. And we'll be right back.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
I really hope it's like this everywhere, but I also really believe that it's special to Butler. Like, I feel like once you come in, it's a culture. Like, they really want their students to succeed. For me, talking to somebody that has come from a position like me where they were out of the game for a long time, it can change your life. It changed my whole path. Like, I felt like at Butler, I found my people.
And we're walking back to X Stadium for the 90th National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. As we go to the top half of the 7th inning for the Hutchinson Monarchs, we got a new pitching change?
No, it's still the same. Still Logan Wade.
Okay. I thought you were telling me something about a pitcher. Logan Wade is on the mound. Due up for Hutchinson should be the shortstop, number 38, Camden Johnson. Johnson has 2 consecutive base hits in the well, actually they were both in the 5th inning. That one first strike. That one misses outside.
Frank, you know what we're missing too? Whenever Hutch plays?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Ken Black always comes here and gives us cookies. So.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
The ball hit in the gap there. Going to go to the 375 mark, and there goes Johnson into third base with a triple. And he records his third hit of the ball game. Right fielder number 2, Britt Smastala.
Yeah, he's
that one in there for call strike.
Yeah.
Count is no balls, 1 strike.
Crowd.
Infield is in again.
Try not to give any more.
Yes, because there is an 8-run rule in effect after 7. So they don't want to give up anymore.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, what's said roll the dice, go ahead and try it. Maybe you get out of it, keep it at 8 runs, but it's easier to make up 8 runs than 9 or 10.
That one misses low as the count now goes 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch now by Wade. Ball hit to the right-hand side. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Scoring from third base is Johnson. Mastrella gets a base hit and an RBI. Takes the score now to 14.
I'm sure he feels better because he was 0 for 3 going into that.
Takes now scored to 12-3. I'm sorry. And that will bring up the second baseman, number 35, Cooper Westland. Here's the first pitch. That one lifted into center field. Merriman moves to his left. Makes the catch for out number 1.
It reminds me of what Pete Rose said one time, Frank. You know, he said, if I go 0 for 4 and my team wins, I'm the happiest, you know what, around. But if I go 0 for 4 and my team loses, I'm the maddest, you know. In other words, you're not always going to be able to do the job, even if you go 0 for. But as long as your team wins, you just didn't have it maybe that day. The next day, you know, maybe you're the guy that has to step foot for him. So,
now batting the left fielder, number 24, Jaden Gustafson. Throw over to first base, but in safely.
Make sure we get that right?
We have one out. And here's the pitch. Ball hit up the middle. Or was at, got the ball, but not able to control it.
Yeah, he was thinking more about the double play. I mean,
you can see here on the replay here as he gets the ball, but he's bobbling it as he's trying to touch the base.
Yeah.
So the runner at second base is safe.
It's error.
Estrella, and also safe is Gustafson at first base. Brings up the center fielder, number 1, Will Edmondson. Hard hit ball into left field. Run will score as Estrella is in, and there's a double by Edmondson. He ends up at second base and an RBI. Gustafson is at third base. And another run has scored. That's 2 this inning. Be 13-3 now in favor of Hutchinson. Here's the pitch to Retchford. Or is this a pinch hitter here?
No. Is it?
Is it 23?
I think you announced it. Same player.
Oh, Sam Weesey is
Yeah.
the one that's batting. I'm sorry. Yeah, you see, my scores aren't so messed
I know,
up. With,
it's all marked
with
up.
those 11 runs. Had to move it over. So, okay. So it is Sam Weesey now the batter. Everybody thinks I don't know what I'm doing, but you got to see my scorecard.
Yeah, no, it's.
Just don't know what I wrote down. There's a swing and a miss there by Weesey. The count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A lot of coloring right there. That's what I see. A lot of filling in the blanks where you do, when a guy scores, you color the diamond.
1 ball, 2 strikes now. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there by Weesey as he goes down for out number 2. Okay, I'm going to do this here, and that should take care of that. Okay. That'll bring up the catcher, number 23, Reese Retchford. There, now I can follow along until I get down here in this little mess here. Got him down a roadblock. All right, that one down for ball 1. 13-3 is the score in favor of the Hutchinson Monarchs. Liberal BJ scored first in the second innings. They scored 1 run, 2 runs in the third, and it was 3-0 until we got to the 5th inning. And then the floodgates opened up for Hutchinson.
Oh, yeah.
As they scored 11
Yeah, they
runs.
opened up all right. I didn't see that coming. Like I predicted for the game, I said it's going to be right towards the end. The last couple of innings be decided. I did not expect one big inning like that.
That one gets away from the catcher. Coming in home will be Gustafson. And moving to third base is Edmondson.
Being honest, I don't think Hutch expected that either. Just to have an 11-run inning.
14-3 now the score.
Just momentum. And then all deflated. Liberal. You can just see.
And the count, it goes to 3 balls, 1 strike now.
That's funny. He's just walking off.
Radford.
Yeah.
And he's smiling about it. He's smiling.
Yeah. He thought it was a walk and little strike.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off there by Radford. This count goes full now at 3-2.
I think that's always going to happen. You're walking off and let the umpire call it. He'll strike.
Hard hit ball that by Radford in for a base hit. And Edmondson scores from third base. Another RBI. And that'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Jared Flaggard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Remember we were talking about stats? When they have to accumulate those for, like you were talking about, who's hitting what. Yeah, man, there's a lot of teams that have hit really well. Some individual achievements and players.
Score now 15-3. Ball hit to the shortstop. Or goes to Gomez for out number 3. So at the end of 6.5 innings of play, that's the Monarchs 15 and Liberal BJ's 3. And we'll be right back.
At Evergy, we're focused not just on what we power, but on who we power, right here in our community. We provide payment assistance to our neighbors who need it. Invest in organizations and people, creating opportunity for all to benefit. And volunteer our time around our hometown so that together we improve it. Because we're committed to spreading good energy throughout our community. Evergy, the utility company.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
And we welcome you back here to X Stadium. So far for Liberal, they scored 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Hutchinson, 15 runs on 15 hits and no errors. As we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning, it's do or die now here for Liberal. Remember, the winner drops out of the NBC World Series. The loser drops out of the NBC World Series. The winner moves on, and they will face the Santa Barbara, California Forsters.
Alley.
And by the way, with that last double there by Edmondson, he extends his 20-game hitting streak.
Actually,
is
it
that
was,
correct?
I think that was. Let me look here from our guy.
Hard hit ball. Hard hit ball there by Harrington as he will be in with extra bases.
Actually, Frank, it was a 26-game hitting streak, according to Carp.
Okay.
So that's pretty impressive. 26 games, man. And he's not done.
Now batting the center fielder, number 6, Ben Merriman. So we have a runner on second base with no out here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Breaking ball in there for call strike 1 at 79 miles an hour. Here's the pitch. That ball hit right back up the middle, and he's going to go to first base. They'll
yeah, that was wise.
Harrington to go to third.
Yeah, he probably would have had him, but
right.
he just
just
get the outs.
That's all you need. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 32, Miller Durham. In a situation like this, you just count down the outs.
Yep, that's all you got to do. Actually, when they were quite a few ahead.
And fouled off there by Durham.
And also, we were told that Reed Scott here, he got the save in the championship game last year versus Santa Barbara. He's the one that came in and got the save.
That one misses outside.
Getting him a little work right now.
The count goes 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third base. 15-3 the score. Favor of Hutchinson. That one fouled off. And the count now goes 1-2.
Yeah. Well, Liberal season comes to the end, I'm pretty sure here, but
here's the pitch. That ball lifted to the left side, but it's going to be out of play. Have you ever been over here on this left-hand side, the ledge up here?
No, I haven't been over there.
If you go over there and look, and you can see on top of the roof there, you'll see about 10, 15, 20 balls.
So I need to go get my
Every time
bucket. Go get my bucket and help my
Get
budget
your
a little.
There's another one to the left-hand side.
Hey guys, I guess. Yeah. Now they're kind of rain soaked. I bet.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, I was over there yesterday, just kind of looking around and trying to kill some time, and I happened to see all those balls on the roof, and I thought, wow, somebody could form a team here. That one misses outside as the count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, with Harrington standing at third base.
Well, Frank, we're always trying to help the budget over there at Southwestern and also the Newton Rebels. I mean,
ball lifted into right field. That's going to be deep.
Wow.
And that's going to be a ground rule double for Miller Durham. Scoring from third base is Harrington. So that takes the score to 4 for Liberal. So Durham records a double and an RBI. Brings up the shortstop, number 24, Robert Orr. We do have one down. Here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. That one misses high and inside for ball 2. 2-0.
So how's our schedule today? That's just kind of double
Our
check.
schedule shows. Let me
just
bring that up.
Just thinking about that, people might.
Oh, for the rest of the day?
Yeah, for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Ball hit down the line. It is foul. Well, this game was supposed to start at noon. And like I say, the winner of this game will play the Santa Barbara, California Foresters tomorrow. Our 6 o'clock game, which our next game doesn't start till 6 p.m. And it'll be Lone Star Baseball Club versus GPS Legends. That's a feature game. And then an 8:30 game, it will be Tulsa Sandlot versus San Diego Stars. That game at 8:30. The winner of that game will play the Hayes Larks tomorrow. And the winner of the Lone Star Baseball Club and GPS will play Seattle. And that's also tomorrow. Times are to be determined. That ball lifted into left field. Left fielder backing up and makes the catch at the warning track. For out number 2, tagging up is Durham from second base. Moves to third. So we have 2 down with now batting designated hitter number 26, Julius Ramirez.
So your schedule, I mean, with you, obviously we have the 6 o'clock game.
Yes, we do.
But then after that, are you doing
after
PA?
After that, I have the 8:30 game on PA.
Another long
Another
day.
long evening, yes. And then all our games tomorrow, I believe, are been moved up also because yesterday we got that text that said I thought Kevin said that we were all it says Wednesday and Thursdays early game times have been moved to 9 a.m. and 12 noon. There's foul ball by Ramirez as the count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 15-4 is the score. Ball gets away from the catcher, but not going to go very far, and that is called strike 3. And that is the ball game with the final score. That's the Monarchs 15 and Liberal 4. And Hutchinson did it all in 1 inning, and that 5th inning as they scored 11 runs. So the final numbers for Liberal: 4 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. And for Hutchinson, 15 runs on 15 hits. So stay tuned for our next game, which is not going to start until 6 p.m. this evening. And that game will be Lone Star Baseball Club versus GPS Legends. And then our 8:30 game will be the Tulsa Sandlot versus the San Diego Stars. So Hutchinson, congratulations. You move on. Your price, you get to play against the Santa Barbara, California Foresters tomorrow. And Kansas Cannons have already moved on. They will face the Derby Twins tomorrow. The winner of the Lone Star Baseball Club and GPS will face Seattle tomorrow. And then at the 8:30 game, Tulsa Sandlot versus San Diego, they will face the Hayes Larks tomorrow. So that is it. Final score 15-4. My name is Frank Martinez, and this is Mark Cavala. It's been a pleasure being the voice for this game. We'll be the voice for the next game coming up also. So we'll see you then. Thank you, crew. Great job.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Mark.